the iterations of policies and procedures is so crucial. We always remind ourselves when we pass a new policy that if it doesn't work, we have the power to change it. For me, the crucial design decisions is how do decisions get made and by whom, and how do we pay ourselves? Those really, to me, feel like they rise to the top. So speaking to the transparency issues that folks have already mentioned, and the law center's turning 15 this year. So we've been doing WSDN for a little while. And the two big things that have changed around those crucial design decisions since I've been here in the 8 years is that we used to use all staff circles, so the general circle, which is all staff, to make org-wide decisions. And recently we've grown now to 19 people. So when I started, we had about 10, and most of those people had worked together for a long time. So that trust issue that Faye mentioned in the early time was there, and also very familiar with how the decision making, how all the voices could get heard. And so now at almost 20, it's a little tough to do that. So we've pivoted to what we call a stewardship circle. So org-wide decisions are made by this circle that's appointed, rotating, and representational. So everybody has to be on it at some point. You get to kind of be voted on to the island, and we represent all the organizational and programmatic circles in the stewardship circle. So that general circle or the all staff can be much more the collaboration space. So that's a big shift that we've made. The other one is around our pay structure. So 8 years ago when I started, we had a completely flat structure. It was revolutionary. I loved it. But we also acknowledged that equal is not always equitable, particularly given the cost of living is so different at different parts of the country. We were not paying ourselves what MIT considers a thriving wage for the Bay Area. So we've converted to what we call the pay calculator, which takes into account the MIT thriving wage and then also adds a premium for things like dependents and childcare. It's not perfect. It's a lot of work. It's complicated. It's evolving, but it's definitely more equitable than that idea of everything is completely the same.